99.7 K-Red in Aurora, Colorado. Today we're actually in Fort Collins, taking on the Colorado State Rams here at sunny Lubbock Field. Should be an interesting one today. A lot of changes from this Aurora team when they took on the Rams last year at home. New quarterback for the Rams as they bring in DJ Hawkins for the start. And for Aurora, it'll be Miguel De Sousa with a much different looking offense and a new look for this Aurora team. They're going all white today, all white equipment, white shirt, white pants, white socks, white helmet. Will that be the difference today? We'll see. Going to see a lot of heavier sets, as Mashburn said. And we're about to get underway here as the kick goes deep. It's DJ Smith who will return from his own end zone. He'll bring it out. Crossing about the 15 as he broke one tackle, but not a wise decision to return that one out. And Miguel De Sousa and the offense will come out for their first drive. So 1st and 10, we're seeing an old wrinkle of the offense. They're in the pistol offset wing. It's a handoff to Timberlake, bounces off the line, and gets the outside a bit there before he's brought down. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Full house formation, another old look here. Inside handoff, Winslet. So far, looking a lot like last year. Winslet, the sophomore, looking to have a big year. Preseason All-American as a returner. 3rd and 3. Now we have De Sousa under center. He's got 2 wide, 2 tight ends. Looks like Ireland and Ofaridje on the line as De Sousa rolls out. Looks like they had a screen set up on the left side. They attracted all the attention there, and De Sousa was able to pick up the 4 yards for the first. All right, 1st and 10. Now we've got a heavy look. We got all 3 tight ends in there. They're going to move Jennings in motion left in the backfield as a blocker, and it's Timberlake on the stretch play here to be outside, crossing the 40-yard line before he's finally wrestled out of bounds. A 12-yard gain, and he picks up the first. Another heavy look here. De Sousa under center. They've got 3 tight ends again as De Sousa will go play action here. He's going to roll out right and run, throwing deep and caught. What a catch by Chuck Ofaridje. Yeah, I'm sold on that play. What a play to go and dive out and get that ball. Chuck making quite an impression on his first catch. That might be catch of the year already. 1st and 10. They're past midfield now. De Sousa from the pistol. Deep throw over the middle. Got DJ Smith. So we've got 2 freshmen involved on the first drive already. First, it was Chuck with an outstanding grab. And now DJ Smith up the seam in the middle of the defense, a 25-yard gain. They're in the red zone. Fake hands off to De Sousa. No, De Sousa holds on and pitches it out to Winslet, and Winslet rushes it in the rest of the way. Touchdown, Red Foxes. It was a read for Timberlake, and De Sousa kept it, pitched it out at the last minute to Winslet as they ran triple option, and Winslet rushed it in for the first touchdown of the year for the Red Foxes. This is Sammy Long back to return as he runs this out from just outside his end zone, and he'll only get a gain of about 26, so advancing him to about the 27-yard line as the Rams come out for their first possession. All right, let's see what this defense will do here. They have the Rams out in the shotgun formation. Quick throw out to Johnson, and he got leveled. Paul Benavinti making a huge tackle there. No gain. 2nd and 10, handoff to Dalen Dawkins, and Dalen goes nowhere. A loss of 1, and the Rams will hurry back up to the line for 3rd and 11. Hawkins goes down. They tried to set up the screen, but Andre Swift was there in a heartbeat. He gets the first sack of the year for the Red Foxes, and the Red Foxes are quite on a roll today. I don't know if the white uniforms are hyping them up or anything, but they're looking quite well. So 4th and 22, the Rams will punt. It's our first look at Paul L. Phillips. They'll return, and, well, the blocks didn't hold up for him there. He's immediately brought down after a return of only 2. So not the impression we wanted to see, but hopefully you get some better blocking next time around. They're in the pistol offset wing. It's a handoff to Timberlake. They're going to stretch this out for him again. And Timberlake looking a lot faster this year. Able to stretch that out for a 12-yard gain and a first down. He's already looking at 30 yards. De Sousa looking, throws quickly to Timberlake. They had that double screen covered. They weren't fooled at all. 5-yard loss there. The Rams all over that play. They'll have to go back to the drawing board here for 2nd and 15. Another offset-looking formation here. Looks like they're in a strong or weak formation in the pistol as the Sousa is sacked. 9-yard loss. Keel Robinson there to make the play. 4th and 24. The Red Foxes will have to come out the punt. And that is deep. It's Darius Watts who punts that away. And Finn Michaels, Ishmael Finn Michaels, doing a great job to get there in coverage and force the fair catch. They'll have to take over at their 18-yard line. So here's DJ Hawkins. He's going to throw here. Quick throw to the tight end, Dalton Fackrell. He'll pick up a gain of 7, and the Rams will hurry back to the line for 2nd and 3. Changing the play, here's Hawkins. Throw over the middle, gets batted down. Montgomery Ward had a chance to pick that off and could only swat it away, though. But it forces a 3rd and 3. They're going to move wide receiver out in motion left. Hawkins to throw, lob throw, as the blitz came and he got Fackrell there. And Dalton Fackrell able to sneak out and get a 24-yard gain there. Nice touch pass there by DJ Hawkins as the Rams will hurry back to the line. 1st and 10. They have Hawkins under center, looks like the I formation. Dalen Dawkins taking a carry, sheds a tackle, and gets past the first down marker. Big gain there as he's finally brought down by Beneventi after a gain of 14. It looks like Hawkins getting the call. And it's another handoff, this time to Dawkins again. But he's met by Connor Bruce after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6. Still in that I formation. Handoff again to Dawkins, and he got to the outside and finally brought down after a gain of 12. So Dawkins able to find a lot of running room. Offensive line providing him a lot of opportunity here. It's another handoff to Dawkins, and this time he's met in the backfield. It's Montgomery Ward who brings him down, and Dalen Dawkins looks shaken up. So Dalen Dawkins goes out. In comes Izzy Matthews into the backfield for 2nd and 9. They're going to hand it off here to Matthews, keeping it on the ground as he stretches to the outside. Fighting to the 5-yard line and finally brought down by the corner Dante Devine. A 16-yard gain there for Izzy. 2nd and goal, handoff, stretching out left. Izzy Matthews, all the room, touchdown. And Colorado State responds after being able to hold up the Red Foxes on defense. Izzy Matthews comes in replacement for Dalen Dawkins and rushes it in from 9 yards out to get the Rams on the board. So can Aurora continue here on offense? We'll see as the Sousa throws over the middle. He finally gets Isaiah Irving. It's his first catch of the year. A 9-yard underneath pass. Goes for 2nd and 1. They're in the eye. Irving and Sinclair to his left, and Blanchard's going to take the carry here. Yeah, look at the big moose there. David Blanchard just carrying a defender with him as he picks up the first down yardage. The Sousa play action. He's going to roll out right, and he gets tackled at about the 40-yard line, and DeSouza looks like he got hurt on the play, so we may have a quarterback situation here for Aurora as the game is tied at 7 apiece. Going to be interesting to see what happens coming to the next quarter as DeSouza is still down on the ground. We'll have more info as we return. It's 99.7 K-Red, Aurora. 99.7 K-Red, Aurora, Colorado. This is Brandon Jackson, and it is Chandler Gaines who is now in at quarterback. They go read option. Gaines able to go ahead and get past the first down marker, but he lost the football. Thomas picks it up, and no one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Rams. And it looks like Gaines is furious. He's over at the sidelines yelling at Mashburn, and they're going to throw the challenge flag. I think Gaines was saying that he wasn't down, but Colorado State, as it stands right now, has the lead.
This play is under review.
So we do have an update on DeSouza. It's elbow bursitis as we take a look at the play. He may return, and Chandler Gaines, it looks like, was down. We'll get the official call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And it is reversed, so Chandler Gaines was absolutely right. He's able to pick up the first, and the Red Foxes will retain. 2nd and 13, Gaines, pump fakes left, throws deep downfield, broken up. Looking for Chuck Ofaridje, Deshaun Mays there on the play. It'll be 3rd and 13. There you go, shotgun formation here. Gaines, another throw over the middle. This time he's got Chuck in the open. 24-yard reception there for Chuck Ofaridje. He's been looking good today. And that ball hits his hands. He's not using his body, just catches. Goes out there and uses his hands. Love it. 1st and 10. They're at the 32-yard line of the Rams. They're going to read option again. Gaines gets a block from Blanchard. Clears a lane for him to the end zone. Touchdown. Chandler Gaines gets the 2nd scorer for the Red Foxes and relief of D'Souza. And what a block by David Blanchard downfield to get him open as he dived into the end zone. O'Shea boots this one away, and we've got a 7-point ball game again here. Sammy Long returning here, and Long's got a lane as he gets past the 40-yard line and finally brought out at about the 45. But thus far, the story has been the Red Foxes on offense. 19 plays, 161 total yards, 7 first downs. They've been efficient and very good when they've been on the field. Here's Matthews on the carry, and he's met. Looked like that was Quentin Cage who got him there in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Hawkins going to take the snap here from the gun. Quick throw over the middle, a little too high for Izzy Matthews. He had some room, but the defense immediately swarmed to him. Dante Devine there on the tackle for 3rd and 10. Can the Red Foxes hold here? The Rams come out, shotgun, one back, 4 wide. Hawkins going to throw underneath for Sammy Long, the 4th, and he's met immediately by the redshirt freshman Ishmael Finn Michaels. He makes the stop, and the Rams will come out and bring out the bunting unit. So 1st and 10, they've got Ofaridje in the backfield with Blanchard and Timberlake, and the throw goes to Ofaridje as he picks up a gain of 7 there. This is his 3rd catch of the day as he's nearing 50 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 3. They're back in that full house formation. They bring Irving in motion left, and the give here is going to be to Rojas, straight through the hole and able to pick up a gain of 5. So can't forget about Santiago Rojas in this mix as he gets his first carry and a decent gain there. D'Souza going to go read option here as he's back in the game and picks up a gain of 6 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 4. Good to see that he's all right. 2nd and 4. Again in the pistol. They're going to go 2 wide. Quick throw. It's the Blanchard. Ran a little release play there. Looked like he was blocking and then just snuck his way in. A good design there to give D'Souza an easy throw. Going to go read again. Timberlake running straight up the middle. Good hard running thus far from Timberlake. He picks up a gain of 8 there. Maybe maybe an 100-yard game here in the making for him. 2nd and 2, D'Souza. Quick throw, Isaiah Irving. Got him there, the junior. Able to get out to about the 27-yard line as he makes the catch for the 1st down. It's a good job. Quick route, got his hands. He's been working on it all year, so glad to see that he's been improving and that he's catching the ball so far. Quick screen pass here to Timberlake, doesn't go anywhere. A loss of 2, as it seems like they know that Mashburn likes to go to the screen a lot, and they've had Timberlake covered. 3rd and 12. D'Souza will go play action here. Gonna roll out to his right, trying to look for someone, can't find anyone, and gets to the perimeter. Able to get a few yards there before he's brought down, and the kicking unit will come out. So here's Sean O'Shea from about 43 yards out. O'Shea hooking left and just sneaks into that left upright and good. So Aurora takes a 17-7 lead as the Rams will come out for another possession here before halftime. They're going to move Fackrell in motion to the right. They got a 2-4-5 look here for the Red Foxes as Fackrell gets the pass here as he was chased out of bounds. Looked like Kilgore there was able to chase him out for 2nd and 9. Only a gain of 1. Here's Hawkins from the gun. Going to throw over the middle, and that one gets picked off. It's strong safety Jasper Willis able to jump in front of that one and bring it back to about the 30-yard line. So Jasper Willis really impressed a lot in the practices. A lot of people wanted to see him. He's gotten his opportunity to start, and DJ Hawkins, him and his coach having a mouthful on the sideline as Willis gets the first interception of the year thus far for the Red Foxes. So let's see if the Red Foxes can put up a score here. Pump fake throw for D'Souza, and he's sacked. That looked like a design play to go to Sinclair, and he got open, but the block was not there for D'Souza to get that ball out in time. 2nd and 17. Here comes D'Souza from the pistol. Looking, throws over the middle. Chuck Ofaridje. Who else would it be? Big man making big plays today. That's his 4th catch. That one going for 20 yards. And look at him fight off the jam, using his hands again, and going through the tackle to pick up a few extra yards. He's been phenomenal. 2nd and 10 for the Red Foxes. They're going to come out an offset eye pistol formation here. D'Souza going to throw to his left, and, well, just when you congratulated on those hands, Irving drops that one. Hit him right in the hands. 3rd and 10. D'Souza from the pistol, play action. He gets hit as he throws. The pressure gets there, and Aurora will bring out the kicking unit. Here's Hawkins here on 1st down. Going to lob this one left side to Sammy Long, the 4th. He picks up a gain of 9 as they're going to try to close this gap if they can. 2nd and 1. Here comes the pressure. Hawkins gets hit hard there. I think that was either that was Kilgore there in on the hit and able to break up the throw. 3rd and 1. We got Finn Michaels, and it looks like Dylan Sherville just came into the game, the freshman, and they block all of them, that whole line, and Jasper Willis finally has to come out to bring down Izzy Matthews on the stretch play. Huge gain there for them as they're looking to put up some points. Here's Hawkins from the gun. Hawkins throws over the middle. That one nearly picked off. Looked like it was Ishmael Finn Michaels and Craig Kilgore there in on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Here comes the defensive line as they go in. Deep throw downfield, broken up. Sam Montgomery there, the free safety, able to bat that one down. Here comes 3rd and 10. So they're going to send out a quarter defense. It's Unatoa, Sherville, and Hendricks, and Unatoa gets there. Hawkins goes down, and that will send us into halftime. It was Unatoa and Sherville coming in. They both get the pressure. Unatoa gets the sack, and the Red Foxes going to halftime up 20-7 on Colorado State. We have an upset in the making. It's going to be a great start to the season if they can pull this off. Might want to wear whites more often after this game. We'll be back with more action. 99.7 K-Red, Aurora. 99.7 K-Red, Aurora. We're here in Fort Collins, Colorado, as we are back underway here. Sammy Long, the 4th return, 27 ball game here as he brings this one out and is brought down by Rodney Noel. The defense been stellar today. Only allowed 101 yards. They've got 2 sacks and an interception thus far on this Rams team, who you think would be a little bit more dynamic this year with Hawkins under center. Matthews runs that one out, stretches it out for a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Changing play here. Hawkins, gonna play action this time, and Craig Kilgore storms through that offensive line and absolutely stands up. Hawkins on the play. Kilgore just storming straight through, only barges his shoulder into him. Just throws the shoulder and lays the boom on Hawkins. What a hit. 3rd and 10. What a sack with authority there as Hawkins throws underneath. Sammy Long, the 4th, doesn't get it. Held to a gain of 9. Jasper Willis makes the stop. So 27. Let's see if the Red Foxes can respond here. Pitch out to D'Souza on read option to Winslet. And he maybe should have just handed that one off to Timberlake. Well covered for the most part, but Timberlake had a hole, and it'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and 13. Pistol formation, Ofaridje, and that wing 3 wide. It's Sinclair, Killinger, and Irving as D'Souza will throw over the middle. It's caught. Chuck Ofaridje. 5th catch of the day. He is approaching 100 yards on the day. He's at 94 right now. I imagine we're going to see him get another catch later on today. 1st and 10. Going a weird offset wing formation here with Timberlake as the wing and Blanchard in the backfield. They're going to pitch it here to Timberlake, and Timberlake doesn't get too far. It'll count as a pass. Gain of 2 there for Timberlake. 2nd and 8, D'Souza. Rolling out to his right, he's got room, and he's going to run with it. Getting close to the sideline and finally sliding down as he crosses the 30-yard line. Getting to about the 25 for the first down. 1st and 10. We've got the... Oh, that's Paul Phillips there in the backfield. I couldn't tell who that was. Not quite familiar yet with a 37, but Paul Phillips not able to stretch that play out. Only gets doesn't get any gain there. It'll be 2nd and 10. Full house formation. Paul Phillips still back there. Handoff this time goes to Blanchard as he runs through some defenders there. Picks up some major yardage. A gain of 9 for a manageable 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Timberlake returns to the backfield. And it's going to be a handoff straight to Timberlake as he got caught up at his line, but able to still get enough there. He pushed forward there for that first down. And they are in the red zone. 2nd and 9. D'Souza moves Sinclair in motion as they're in the full house. It's Blanchard, Winslet, and Rojas in the backfield. Winslet going to try to stretch this one out here. Breaks the tackle back inside. And it's finally brought down. A gain of 6 there as the Red Foxes are driving. 3rd and 3. Here's D'Souza. Takes it. Going to throw this one back to Timberlake. What a dangerous throw, but Timberlake able to hang on there. He got walloped as soon as he caught it, but he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. They've got that heavy look. D'Souza, play action, sacked. Goes absolutely nowhere. Keel Robinson gets his 2nd sack of the day, and they'll be backed up to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal as they're going to come back out, and that heavy look. And they have a backup offensive tackle. That's Fellows that they're going to move in motion left. They're overloading the left side, and they're going to stretch it out here for Timberlake. Timberlake to the end zone. Stop short. A 7-yard gain there will bring them back to the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal. And it's an immediate handoff to David Blanchard. Touchdown, Red Foxes. David Blanchard gets his first touchdown as a fullback this year. And he rushes in for his first rushing touchdown as well. And David Blanchard goes over, celebrates with his teammates, making the sacrifice to play fullback, and he's opened up quite a space for an electrifying tight end there. The 1st and 10, 27-7 ball game here as Hawkins gets to work. Throws that one for the tight end, Dalton Fackrell. He's brought down by Jasper Willis after he picks up the first. Hawkins under center, takes the snap. Looking and throws and lofts that one up to Olabisi Johnson. And he's brought down after a 7-yard gain there for 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3, handoff. Izzy Matthews storming upfield, breaks the tackle. And it's finally brought down to Jasper Willis, who has to come up there and make another tackle from his secondary position. And Izzy Matthews looking at a 100-yard game. He's got 64. Hawkins, deep throw over the middle before the 4th. Touchdown. Marcus Wilson sneaking behind the zone coverage, and a deep ball. Finally, Hawkins showing off that arm. Finds him. I mean, he was wide open there. No way Hawkins could miss him. And Colorado State closing it to a 2-possession gap. So we head into the end of the 3rd quarter, 27-14. Red Foxes have been smoking on offense thus far. Now they've just got to hold tight to win this game. Can they put up another score and put this one away? We'll see. 99.7 K-Red. This is Brandon Jackson. We'll see you in the 4th quarter. We'll be right back. 99.7 K-Red, Aurora. This is Brandon Jackson as we get the 4th quarter underway here. 2nd and 11. They're in an offset pistol formation as D'Souza is stopped in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. That one's actually on Chuck Ofaridje. Couldn't hold his block. First negative play from him today. 3rd and 12. They're going 4 wide here. D'Souza throws over the middle. DJ Smith from the slot. He just has the speed, and it seems like the corners can't keep up with him. He gets his 2nd catch of the day. First and 10. D'Souza going to go read here again, and it was well covered. Loss of 2 there. Trey Thompson in on the tackle. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered if he handed off. Timberlake was immediately met as well. 2nd and 12. Pistol formation. They've kind of got a offset eye look here. 2 wide. Ofaridje in at tight end. It's Winslet and Timberlake in the backfield as D'Souza's been changing the play all over the place. Looks like they go to a pass here. Throw underneath Winslet. And he's only able to get a gain of 3 as he stopped immediately. 3rd and 9. They've been very good on 3rd down today. 7 of 10 on conversions. D'Souza, play action. He's going to roll right again. Throwing towards the sideline, nearly picked off. It's a bad throw there by D'Souza, and the Red Foxes will bring out the punting unit. So 1st and 10. Near the halfway mark here in the 4th quarter as Matthews just shrugs off a tackle, but he's held up in the backfield there. It was Unatoa who he shook off, and he's only able to get a gain of 4, fortunately, for 2nd and 6. And they're changing the play call here. Hawkins under center. He's going to step back. Met immediately by Montgomery Ward, but gets the pass free. Olabisi Johnson breaks the tackle. And he has to be chased down by Dante Devine as he gets to midfield, a 26-yard gain as he broke a tackle, which got him the extra yardage there. They're at midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Hawkins. Looking, throws to his right. Sammy Long, the 4th, makes the catch as he steps out of bounds there. It'll be 2nd and 7 after the gain of 3. They're changing the play call. Back row moving in motion right. Here's Hawkins, going to throw to his left again. Sammy Long making another catch here. 5th reception of the day, but short of the 1st down marker, so it's 3rd and 2. Here's Hawkins, met immediately in the backfield. That was Izzy Matthews who was met by Andre Swift, but he broke the tackle and stormed upfield, picked up the 1st down and then some. 1st and 10. The Rams are at the 30-yard line. It's Hawkins in the backfield with Izzy Matthews. Here's Hawkins looking to throw and run away and can't. Rangi Unutoa gets his 2nd sack of the day. Able to get off that line and meet Hawkins before he gets free. Laying down the hit and bringing him down. So loss of 7. It'll be 2nd and 17. They're going in a weird shotgun look here with 2 backs in the backfield. It's Peters who gets the catch here. And Bryce Peters is stopped short for a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 12. Red Foxes got to get a stop here if they want to try to put this game away. Here's Hawkins. Pressure finally gets there, and he shakes it off. It's Noel who is there, and Peters sneaks out of the backfield to get open in the zone. It's a 30-yard pass play as now they're inside the 5. The Rams will hurry to the line. And Hawkins getting instructions from the sideline. It's a missed opportunity there by Noel as they pitch it out, but Noel makes up for it here. He brings down Marvin Kinsey Jr. for a 4-yard loss, making up for that missed sack that he had and bringing down the ball carrier there for 2nd and goal. They're going to come out in that 2-4 nickel look. Hawkins throws over the middle, touchdown. Marcus Wilson makes the catch, and Colorado State now makes this a 1-possession game. Hitting the extra point, it will be a 6-point game. And a good throw there by Hawkins, and he's looking to lead this team back. All right, it's clutch time for the Red Foxes. They've got less than a quarter to go. Less than half the quarter to go. It'll be a handoff to Timberlake. He had a hole and just needed to get that extra boost there to get past the defensive lineman, but gets a gain of 7 nonetheless for 2nd and 3. D'Souza in the pistol. He's got Timberlake and Winslet behind him. Fake handoff to Winslet, and they're going to pitch it out there to Timberlake, let him stretch to the outside and use that speed as he crosses the 40-yard line. Big gain there because not only is it a 1st down, but it gets them closer into scoring range if they need to. 1st and 10. To Reed again. Winslet. It was covered for Winslet. Covered for D'Souza. They're really keying in on that read option. Evan Colorado there to make the play. 3-yard loss for 2nd and 13. Going 3 wide from the pistol. and it's Winslet with him in the backfield. D'Souza throws over the middle. Whittleby Sinclair gets his first catch of the day, and it's a big one. He's able to shed a tackle and fight his way towards the first down marker, but he'll be marked short. It'll be 3rd and inches. This is crucial. They come out in their favorite formation. It's the full house, and they're going to move Winslet out wide here. This could get interesting. It's only a handoff to Timberlake straight up the middle, and he picks up the first down. Now, there's a minute 57 left, and Colorado State still has a timeout. So Aurora still needs to pick up one more first down here. D'Souza can go read option, and D'Souza picks up enough for the first down, and the Red Foxes will pick up their first win of the season in the first game of the season on the road against the Colorado State Rams. D'Souza kneels, and the game is over. The Red Foxes have defeated the Colorado State Rams, and now the rivalry for Colorado gets really interesting. Aurora putting themselves on the map here in this game. What an outstanding performance by Miguel D'Souza and this entire Red Foxes offense, especially Chuck Ofaridje, the freshman, absolutely making his mark here in this game. Final score 27-21. I could not believe the performance by this defense and this offense. It got a little sloppy there towards the end. Definitely got worried, but man, this Red Foxes team looks ready to go. We're off to Miami next week. Number 25, Miami. I'm hoping for the best, but seeing how this Aurora team played today, they played with a lot of heart. They look ready to go. This could be bowl game season, baby. Bowl game season. Red Foxes 1-0. We go into the Sun Belt with a lot of energy. Very excited. 200 yards on the ground. 200 yards in the air, 150 yards on the ground. Just an outstanding performance on offense for this team, and then the defense as well doing their part. I can't wait to talk about it next week and hear your questions. This is 99.7 K-Red, Brandon Jackson. I'll see you then.